Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little different, something a little fun. If you've been following me for a while on the channel, you know that I am a huge Mopar diecast collector. It doesn't matter if it's 1/64 scale, 1/18 scale, Hot Wheels, Matchbox, M2 machines. If it catches my eye, I pretty much collect it. I have thousands of different diecast cars and I absolutely love collecting. But if you read my articles over on Mopar Insiders, you've probably seen this one already, and by the time this video comes out, you probably will have seen this as well. But I figured, hey, I went out to the store and got these. It's getting to be Christmas season, so the Hallmark store is full of keepsake ornaments, and I actually go and I'm a huge Christmas buff. I absolutely love Christmas time. We already have our tree up, and we've had it up since like November 1st. And my neighbors actually have their Christmas lights out already. I haven't done that yet, but nonetheless, I love Christmas time, and I like to go into Hallmark because I usually collect the little, I'm a massive fan of A Christmas Story. It's my favorite movie of all time. I'm one of those people who, when it comes on for 24 hours, I try to watch as much of it as possible. I think I've watched all 24 hours maybe 3 times in my whole life. That's just my favorite movie. But the last couple of years, being involved with Mopar Insiders, obviously, when I go to look at these ornaments, a lot of them have caught my attention because now they do these series of car ones. There's like the little American truck series, there's classic American cars, and they've been doing a really good job about making Mopar ones. Well, this year, they actually did a really good selection, and I'm really impressed with this. And I like I said, I've done an article on this one already. By the time you see the video, I've already done one on that. But when I was at the store the other day, I've seen 3 of them. I think there's another one. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. If there is, I'll put it in the notes in the video. But as far as I know, there's 3 different Mopar trucks that they've done. Or not trucks, but Mopar vehicles that they've done this year. And I figured, I'll get them and we'll talk about them because, again, I collect them and I figured, hey, we'll unbox them. It's getting to be Christmas time. It's something kind of fun. And hopefully you guys like them and you can see them. And if you do like them, you can go get them on your own. But over the last few years, Hallmark's been doing a really killer job at actually making different ornaments. For example, now this is a Ram TRX, and for some reason or another, Ram does not have the TRX name licensed properly, so they just put Hemi on the side. It doesn't say TRX on the back, it just says, if you can see it close enough, hopefully it'll zoom in, it just says Hemi on it. But this ornament came out in 2022, and it says that the truck's a 2021 on the front. But the detail is really good. It's got moving wheels. It's actual metal. It's pretty heavy. Plastic bottom, though. But overall, the attention to detail is actually quite good. I was really impressed with it. So this is actually up on my shelf. It's never been hung as an ornament, but it's up on my shelf in the office here. But after seeing this and then going through and reading what they have done for this year's, I actually got really happy because one of my favorite cars of all time is the 1969 Coronet Super B. So they have that. They also have one of my favorite vehicles that I collect pretty much everything of is the 1978 Dodge Little Red Express truck, even though I like the 79 better, but 78 Dodge Little Red Express truck, and it's a little miniature ornament, so I figured I'd get that. And then on top of it, they have one that's very controversial. They have the 2026 Ram 1500 REV, but it's the all-electric truck that has recently been canceled. So they actually made a model of a vehicle that has been axed. So this is going to be pretty much a pretty popular collectible, I would think, with the Ram community because this vehicle's not coming out. They're not building it. So I figured, hey, let's unbox them. Let's take a look and see what they are. We'll rate them. And if you like them, you can go out to your local Hallmark store or hallmark.com, and I'll post the links down below, and you can purchase them for your tree. So let's take a look. Let's start off with the Little Red Express truck. I really like Little Red Express trucks. I have tons and tons and tons and tons of them. But I figured, hey, we'll open them up. On the back here, it just has the Ram licensing, which is still kind of funny because they do have Dodge and Ram licensing on this. But let's take and open it up and see how she looks. Now, I have not opened these at all. This is my first time. I've seen them in the store, but I haven't seen these ones yet. So this one is kind of expensive. This one's 16 bucks. It's a very small ornament. There is no like limited amount of these. You know, I don't know how many they made. They didn't make an announcement of how many they've actually made, but I'm going to put this up in my display with all my little Red Express trucks. So let's take this out and look at it. So you can see how small it is, like compared to my thumb. It's about the size of my thumb. I mean, it's got actual little Red Express details on it. It's got little trim, gold trims around the fenders, which are cool. The bed itself is plastic. There's no like actual like wood or anything in it. It's just a plastic base. The wheels do, like, again, move, and they do look period correct. Grill's not cute and all, but for 16 bucks, I don't see the value in this one. And this one, even if you look close enough, it looks like the fender is smudged for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if somebody touched it when it was like getting painted or whatnot. The same thing kind of happened on this side too, so it might be a flaw in their paint. But it's a cool little truck. It's gonna go sit up in my little shelf up here with all my others. But for 16 bucks, I would suggest staying away from this one. I'm kind of disappointed in this one. So we'll wrap this back up real quick, put it back up in the box, and it'll go right up on my shelf. Now the next one I'm going to open up is this 1969 Dodge Super Bee 6-pack car. Now this is obviously a Coronet Super Bee. I've actually seen this in the store, and I was really impressed with the way it looks. On the back, it doesn't really say much. It just basically says about the keepsake thing. It does have Dodge actual, you know, licensed official product badging on it. And again, the box is really nice. But let's take this thing out and look. It's actually basically 35th in the Classic American Car Series. So let's take a look at this thing. They've been doing this series for quite a while. In the last few years, they've been doing a really good job with these muscle cars. They did a CUDA a couple years ago that looked really good. And this thing is actually pretty killer because it is die-cast, and it does have a lot of attention to detail. You can see they wrapped it up really, really good. It's got a little tray. We'll just pull it out by the hook here. Put it down there on the thing. We'll move the tray out of the way. And you can already see that this thing has some killer detail to it. This is like the perfect scale for this car. I don't know what scale it is. I think it's roughly probably like, I'd say maybe 1/43rd. But this thing looks great. The paint looks good. Decals all look good. It's got red line wheels with steel, or red line tires with steel wheels. It says 6-pack, but the 6-pack graphics aren't, you know, the actual graphics on the car. What's really cool is, I never even noticed this at the store, is in the passenger seat is a gift. So that's pretty cool. The taillights are pretty close. The only thing that's missing is around the bezels. They would be like silver or even black. This one doesn't have it. But overall, I mean, they did a really killer job. It's just a plastic base on the bottom. But they did a killer job on this car. I actually really like this car. So this one here, again, this is 30 bucks for this one, but I would say it's totally worth it. The mirrors aren't, they're metal. They're not going to break off. They're actually part of the casting. It's not like they're added on, I don't think. They don't feel like they'd break at all. But I do love the styling of this thing. This thing is probably one of my favorite Hallmark ornaments so far. I'm really impressed with that. I think they did a really good job with the Coronet. So tell me what you think down below of what you think about this Coronet Super Bee. It has to be the most controversial one. Now, again, Ram announced that they were not going to build this truck. I'm sure Hallmark was already working on this thing long before they made the announcement. But that's what's going to make this thing even more collectible for those who are Ram collectors and want to keep something that is unique, because technically, I mean, there's still prototypes I've seen on the roads and stuff, but they're not building this thing. They've made it official that they're not building it. So, again, it says 2026 Ram 1500 Rev. We know that the Ram Charger is getting the Rev name now. And then on the back, this is the really cool part. If you know anything about Hallmark Keepsake ornaments, Timothy Bishop's probably one of their most famous actual designers for these Hallmark ornaments. He actually did this one. So, that's really cool. But, again, licensed by Ram. Really nice box. Let's take and open it up. And this one here isn't part of a series so much. It's just... The weird thing is if you look at this box, look how light this truck is. And then wait to see how dark this thing is. This is just like the concept truck. Pull this off. Scoot this back. We'll pull up by the hook. Oh yeah, this thing's pretty sweet. This is 2026 on it. The paint is actually very metallic-y. I like that a lot. Interior is very detailed for what it is, being an ornament. It's got a sunroof, the panoramic sunroof in it with the hook. The wheels are what they call the switchblade wheels. Has the ram boxes on it. Has a soft one-piece tonneau cover on it. Even the taillights are exactly how the Rev and Ram Charger are. So this is cool. So you see 2025 for the year that this thing is coming out, and then it says what model year the truck is, 2026, and it's not coming out. And the headlamps are actually painted like on. They're not, those aren't decals. Those are actually painted on. I'm very impressed with the quality of this thing. It does have Rev decals up here. Again, overall, it's heavy too. I mean, it's plastic base, but they don't want them to be too heavy for the trees. But yeah, overall, I'm really impressed with this diecast. You can even see it's got the charge port door up front, and it doesn't even have the gas door on the back, just like how the Rev would have. So they did a really good job on that. I'm really impressed that the headlamps are not decals either. I like that. They're actually painted on. So again, this thing's 30 bucks. It's pretty expensive, but there's no doubt in my mind that this will be a collector's item eventually. Mirrors, they seem like they're plastic. They're part of the interior design. I mean, they could break off if you push them hard enough. I'm not going to do that, obviously. It has the fold-in running boards hidden underneath. Cool diecast. Or it's actually a cool diecast, let alone a actual ornament. So again, tell me what you think of this thing down in the comments below. I have to say I'm really impressed with this year's selection. Yeah, you do get a battery electric Ram 1500 Rev, but again, with them discontinuing it, it kind of makes it kind of unique. The Coronet Super B probably is my favorite ornament they have done so far. I absolutely love that one. But like compared to the TRX they did a couple years ago, I mean, these two trucks look really good, and they'll look even better hanging in here in the office. Probably if I put my Christmas tree up in here, I'll probably put them up. But tell me what you guys think. Which one's your favorite? Will it be the Ram 1500 Rev? Will it be the 69 Coronet Super B 6-pack? Or will it be that Little Red Express truck? I mean, honestly, I love Little Red Express trucks, but that thing was not worth the money. I definitely think that this Ram 1500 Rev and the Coronet Super B are by far two of the best Hallmark keepsake ornaments they have done. So, anyways, let me know what your comments are below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.